What's up, guys? Welcome to tonight's study sesh. Today we're gonna have a little market review of what happened today. So on ES, we had swept buy side liquidity here and then created relative equal highs for buy side liquidity as a target. We were, however, on the wrong side of the market today. We were looking for shorts today, because I was anticipating a market maker sell model. Based off on the 15-minute time frame, we swept buy side liquidity on the 15-minute time frame. Then dropped back down, disrespecting this bullish order block, which then in return would turn into a bearish breaker block. Also, at the same time, we did have this 2022 model that played out here, leaving a fair value gap right here, leaving it open here on the 15-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame happened, traded down, tapped into this this hourly fair value gap here, which was inside of TGI Friday's algorithm. Also having original consolidation of the market maker sell model down here, which I was anticipating to be target, which was sell side liquidity right here. We did, however, not trade all the way back down into here, and we actually respected this hourly fair value gap to then reject higher. When we did fill it the first time, which was when it dropped down the first time, we filled it, came back up, and right at silver bullet hour at 10 o'clock a.m., we did come up and tap into this breaker here. So we did get tagged in for a short here, having stops right above the breaker for about a 3-handle stop loss. It's very tight. I was targeting sell side liquidity over here, which was all the way at the end of the consolidation over here. When we dropped back down here, I decided to close it up to try to take profits at this south side here, but we did, however, not come all the way down here. And on the 1-minute time frame, this is what we're looking like. So wicked it perfectly for a sniper entry, traded all the way down to here, and was not able to take profit here at sell side, based on the fact that we missed it by about 2 ticks. Yes, so we missed our TP for about 2 ticks, and then it reversed on us all the way back up. Very sad day for us, but because our stops were manageable, stop loss about 3 handles. We were, however, risking safely on this trade. Lost about, I don't know, 0.15% of my account today on that trade, and then tried to get a re-entry later on, and then inevitably just lost that one as well. So I'm down about a quarter of my size today on the day. On the week, had all red days this week except Thursday, which was a green day. So I'm down about 0.5% of my account today. So keeping your risk management good is the key to saving your capital. Remember, if you don't have any capital, there's no point in saving it. So you guys need to implement your risk management plans, and if you don't stick by it, you are going to inevitably lose your account. But bias today was bullish, obviously. On ES, we came down to this 1 hour for value gap. Also came down to TGI Friday's algorithm. Remember, TGI Friday, you're retracing back to 20 to 30% of the range, which would have been from this low here. No, it would have been from yes, from this low all the way to this high, and 20 to 30% of the range would have been right here, around there. So if we move it up just a little bit, whatever. So that would have been TGI Friday's algorithm right around there. We marked that a little bit off, but still, yet we tapped into 20 to 30% of the range. Inevitably used that fair value gap, that BISI, to come all the way up to take out buy side liquidity, which was engineered liquidity. So remember, when you see relative equal highs, other known as smooth edges, also known as engineered liquidity, we can use that as a buy side liquidity target to then reject higher for it to push through. We did, however, push through it and inevitably came all the way up to this previous monthly high here, which was buy side liquidity here, pushed through this, took out this monthly high. So if we come to the monthly time frame, you see how this is a previous monthly high from March 22nd. coming up all the way up here. I do think we could possibly take out this all-time high on S&P 500. So I do think we could possibly just take out this all-time high here, pushing up all the way up to there, which is a big distance for us, but it is possible, and I do believe we're able to get up there eventually. I do want to see what'll happen next week. I want to see whether we're gonna wick down or wick up based off the market closing on Friday, opening on Sunday. And we inevitably can use that as our draw on liquidity to go higher, depending on how we react with this buy side liquidity. We did, however, close above the buy side, which is displacing above buy side liquidity, so we could use that as a sign to go higher. We do not have any weekly PD rays that we have not mitigated besides all the ones down here. So this weekly one, this weekly. So we could still have the possibility of dropping and coming down into these gaps here, filling in and driving up higher. We did, however, create a daily fair value gap here. So this would be our higher time frame gap here. So if we draw this out here, we do have a daily fair value gap here, which would be used as our first option to drop back down to grab liquidity to then drive up higher. So this would be our daily BISI here, and we can use this to drop back down into to then reject higher. But again, we do want to see how it opens next week. Are we going to open or are we going to close lower? I do want us to see us at least make some of a difference. And let's say we do close lower, we would probably create an imbalance in this candle here. So we do want to see this get, some type of action with it. So we'll see what happens. Also on NASDAQ, we had the same scenario here, except we did, however, tap into a breaker here instead of which was a 5-minute breaker, by the way. Did, however, tap into this breaker here, which we inevitably did tap into on the first run down. Displaced over this breaker block here, which would have been our smart money reversal, came back up into it and rejected lower for a solid 2022 model, over 100 tick move. I did call that trade out, but I did not take it because I wanted to see us tap into the breaker on ES, and at the time we did not tap into that breaker. So on the 1 minute time frame, this was the setup right here. We did come up, sweep this buy side liquidity level, came down, had displacement over this low, creating our market structure shift, coming back up into this fair value gap, which would have had main entry or sniper entry at this order block here. So could have took this order block trade as well. Traded all the way down over about 200 ticks right here for a 200 tick trade, which was a solid run right there. To then come back up, take out full buy side, short-term buy side liquidity here, to then trade all the way back down to take out this sell side here. Did not take out this sell side, and inevitably came and tapped this breaker again to then reject higher. Now, order flow was bullish, but we were on the wrong side of the market today, so it's all good. We got Monday, and also this week was WEF meetings, so that's why the market conditions weren't as great this week compared to the other weeks. So manual intervention was high every single day of this week. But I hope you guys found this market review enticing for you guys, and hope you guys can take the value from this and apply it to your guys' own charts as well. And at the same time, make sure you guys do your guys tape reading, back testing, and make sure you guys are watching the mentorship videos as well. And if you guys aren't part of the mentorship program, it is available in the Discord, and the link is in there in the free Discord as well, so if you guys want to check that out. And at the same time, if you guys, and I do recommend this, there is ICT's YouTube video. It is free, and he has free playlists there. It is long and it is like lecturing, but it is where you're gonna get the source of the information from. But hope you guys found this market review very well for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.